Hey, confirmation parents and families. Last night we had the meeting for confirmation, updating the plan for the spring, and I pushed record on the Zoom, but apparently it didn't record it. And so hopefully this one works. Really quick, the abbreviated version is we're moving the confirmation Sunday to October 25th. So Reformation Sunday of this coming year. Hopefully we're back in church by then. Part of the rationale is just so you guys can plan parties, family can come into town without fear and all that. Plus, we'll have a better sense of the disease having moved through the community, hopefully by then. As far as what you guys need to do between now and then, make sure you stay on schedule for all the assignments. Get the quizzes done. Get your statement of faith in, sermon reports, and all that. Get that all done, and then Pastor Schumacher or Matt Kroc or myself will schedule once that's all done, and you guys have achieved all this stuff. Um, what I want you guys to do, especially for parents, I'm doing videos. I'm recording them today, sending like 6 5-minute videos on summarizing each of the chief parts and like the main things that Pastor Klemmer wants to make sure the kids understand, at least as brief as I can be. And then also I'm going to comb through their old quizzes and see what are some common misses that the kids had. So have your kids watch all of those. There's already one on the Bethany YouTube channel, kind of an introduction to what we're going to be doing with the confirmation videos. But like 6 quick videos, have your kids watch those. When that's all done, shoot me or really shoot Mr. Kroc an email. Let him know that hey, you think you've accomplished everything, or he'll probably tell you you've achieved everything. And if you finish all the videos, we'll schedule a meeting, which will be a Zoom meeting just like this, except it'll be live with the family. So mom and or dad and the child and the pastor, Pastor Schumacher, Matt, or whichever one of us is available. And we're going to have the questioning just like we would have done before. So we're going to have 10 questions, which we're going to release to the kids here in the next week or so, that they can start to prepare generally how to talk about those 10 questions. Then we're going to ask them to pick a number between 1 and 10, draw the question, and then have a conversation about that topic. I'll, especially the pastors, we'll kind of make sure they generally understand the Lord's Supper as well. Nothing to be worried about. Again, just an opportunity to confess the faith and for me to do my due diligence to make sure that you're understanding the Lord's doctrine as that we've taught you the Lord's doctrine as well as we should have. Now, that's a long time to wait for the Lord's Supper. Frankly, we're all waiting for the Lord's Supper right now. And as long as, I'll try to block this light with my bald head here. Once we get back into church as a congregation, I'd like to have the kids ready to commune right away. So originally we were planning on a May 3rd date for communion. I want to have the kids ready to commune by May 3rd. And then once we release back into church and things seem to be, people are comfortably coming back, I'm going to start communing our confirmands already this summer. Hopefully we're back in church by the summer. I'll be communing them right away. And then we'll have the official, like with all the pomp and circumstance and the pictures and the parties and all that kind of stuff, the plaques, certificates. We'll do all that on October 25th. So we'll be in touch with you in the fall. Once we know for sure it's going to be happening, we'll go ahead and schedule all that fun stuff. But for now, I just want to make sure the kids are ready for the Lord's Supper from our perspective and from your perspective. And then once we're back together as a congregation, or God forbid, if you guys find yourselves in need and want the Lord's Supper, I want to be able to bring it, and we'll figure out a way to make that happen under these circumstances. But if you have concerns, know that the history of the church is commonly practiced early communion, younger, like really with even younger kids, and then confirmation a little bit later. So very common in a lot of congregations to commune in like 5th grade, 4th grade, whenever the parents feel like the kids are generally ready. Pastor has some quick questions with them. We continue teaching the faith, and then we have confirmation Sunday later on, like in 8th grade or something. So what I want to do, we're kind of shifting. We're going to use this as an opportunity to shift confirmation to 9th grade, fall of 9th grade, so that it kind of disassociates graduation from confirmation, like we finished something, but rather this is a start. So 9th grade being the start of high school. confirmation will be kind of the kickoff to your adult life as a Christian. So that's a helpful shift, and this seems to be a good time to do it. So if you have any questions or concerns, please email me. I think you all have my email. It's just sklimmer@bethanylcs.org. S, Seth, S as in Seth, Clemmer, CLEMMER, @bethanylcs.org. Also email Mr. Crocker, Pastor Schumacher as well. I believe that's all for now. Mr. Crock will be in touch with you guys on what you're missing. And again, we'll try to get everything done with your statement of faith. Get that email to him, and I'm giving my responses. By the way, if you got outstanding sermon reports, don't worry about getting that blue form. Just put it in an email or even a Word document and write the basic things. This is the law. This is the gospel. And this is the basic idea of the sermon that I remembered, or the basic summary. And then email that to the preaching pastor or Mr. Crock, and he'll forward it along. And then we can easily like write comments on that document and email it back to you. So that way you don't have to worry about scanning that blue sheet. If many of you guys are doing it, that's fine. It's just harder for us to like give you critique or helpful feedback. So go ahead and do it that way. I believe that's all I have. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out via phone. 601-951-2787 is myself, 601-951-2787, or email me. God's blessings to you guys. Hope you're staying safe, and I'll get those videos out to you soon. And Mr. Crock will be emailing to the families. God's blessings. Bye-bye.